Apathy. That is the greatest threat to our democracy internally. People not voting.
Hello, I'm Brian Corley, Supervisor of Elections for Pasco County. In addition to conducting elections, one of my major responsibilities is to provide voter education to both voters and future voters. As part of our voter education program in Pasco County, we offer the Vote in Honor of a Veteran program, a nationwide program which I am proud to be a part of. Simply put, the program gives students the opportunity to pay tribute to a veteran or active duty service member by pledging to vote in their honor. Coming from a family of military service, including my daughter, a recent graduate of River Ridge High School, this program is near and dear to my heart. The sacrifices of veterans throughout American history is why we continue to live with the freedom to exercise our right to vote. Let's take a moment to listen to their stories. The veterans you're about to meet have agreed to share some personal thoughts about their contributions to our democracy. Their experiences are as individual as they are, but collectively, they are the stories of fellow veterans who gave it all to fulfill the dreams of our founding fathers. And let us never forget, it's been said we've had men and women who have crossed oceans to fight for our freedoms, and some never came back, while others won't cross the street to vote. So hopefully, it is my wish that this video will motivate our young men and women to step up, to register, and to vote in honor of a veteran. Thank you.
Well, don't ask me did I love the military or the Army, because I did. Why would I stay in there 26 years?
Yes, the day I enlisted, August 23rd, 1972.
I joined in 2000, went to boot camp in 2000, and that's when I turned 18.
My grandfather volunteered to enlist during World War I, and he fought in World War I, and then he was later drafted in World War II.
In the 2004 election, I was deployed on the USS Kennedy. In the 2008 election for President Obama, I was in Afghanistan. The 2012 election, I was also in Afghanistan.
My father enlisted at the end of World War II, so somewhat of a family tradition.
I think of all the men and women along the way in the armed forces that we have lost along the way, and everybody that has fought for that flag, died for that flag, how today I'm still carrying on that living legacy.
There was a Medal of Honor winner, the battles that he had to go through. He was held captive. I mean, he's a Medal of Honor winner. They don't just hand those things out. Think about somebody like that. If an older vet, they had it way harder than most. They fought long ago for us to keep our freedom. So.
What's your feelings about voting?
I don't know if I want to vote because I don't want to end up voting for the wrong guy because I don't know much about politics. And I could have a hand in, electing a terrible leader.
There's no perfection here. Instead of finding the perfect person to vote for, you need to find the person best to vote for.
When we vote, we're giving our voice. You guys have a lot to say, and you have a lot of feelings and a lot of opinions on the way that the country should be doing things and on, environment and other issues. But the only way to actually get heard is if you vote.
When I was stationed in Germany, we would fly along the Czechoslovakia and East German border.
When I was in Afghanistan in 2008, you see the women and children, they have no rights.
And I remember thinking that Germany, having lost a war, was actually divided into two countries.
They have no future, they have no hope. So they didn't even know almost what they're missing out on.
It was very clear what losing a war could do to a country.
So when I see people who are like, oh, it's not worth voting, it is, because that's how some of the other world actually lives. The program's called Vote for a Vet, so vote for them.
We swear an oath to defend the Constitution and all the rights in the Constitution. And we need you to exercise your rights.
You're here, you're lucky enough to be here, you're lucky enough to be in a country that lets you vote, and whether it goes the way we want it to or not the way we want to, at least you know your voice is heard. So exercise the right that's given to you.
But if one high school student were to pledge to vote in honor, will you feel your service has been honored?
Yes, to have people sign up in honor of a veteran to vote is extremely important to me, and I believe a lot of other veterans, because that's what we're defending.
I want people to understand, especially my age, that your voice does matter. Your vote does make a difference.
Yes, if somebody said, I'm going to vote in honor of a veteran, it would mean a ton, because what we're doing is fighting for you to keep those rights. We are away fighting so that people don't come here, so that we can keep the rights that we have. So yes, absolutely.
Well, I hope it makes a difference. I hope at least one person sees this and decides they're going to go vote, because that's what makes the difference in this country.